Hello, everybody. I am SunPsychic Jean, and welcome to the Psychic Triad. Please welcome my co-host, Terri Lee, Pure Visionary Psychic Medium,
Hello.
and Terri Suzuki from Kigaru Spiritual Journeys. Hello, ladies.
Hi,
Hey,
Jean.
so happy to be here, Jean, as always.
And hello, all of you beautiful chatters and lurkers out there. Thank you all for being here. I see Ascended Universal. I see Christine, Shine Truth, Vicky Howe, Angel Above, Kigaru's here, and Craig Dixon is here. So nice to see everybody. So nice to see you. And Liz and All is here, and
Hi, Listener.
Shy. Shalkoff is here, and Piro is here. So nice to see everybody. Yes, we
Yeah.
will be taking your questions from the chat. And what we're going to do is we're going to ask you to put it in caps and emojis. And we're going to do the, just choosing your questions at random. And we appreciate you playing along. So, Terri Lee, Happy
Yeah.
New Year. I think this is the second psychic triad. Or no, this is the
I'll
first
take
psychic
Happy New
triad.
Year anytime. You give me another one, I'll take it.
This is the first psychic triad of the 2026. So,
Yeah.
how's your 2026 going so far?
Well, it's been a really big learning experience for me, full of lots of love and energy, lots of talking to my guides, meditating and praying. And I can just feel the love that surrounds me. Honestly, that's, I've been feeling, as many have maybe been feeling, just the energies are really high right now. And yet at the same time, we've got that help to help get us back in the spirit, make us the light workers that we are, and shine that light out. So that's kind of what's going on. It's beautiful winter here, enjoying my dogs and nature and quail. I have about 25 quail I'm feeding every night. So that's always wonderful. And just, praying for everyone and holding the light. That's what I've been doing.
And how about you, Miss Suzuki?
Well, first I want to say I love quail. They're so cute little birds.
They're so
Um,
peaceful.
yeah, and I
Yeah.
love that they follow in a little family, always everywhere. Just love that.
Uh-huh.
Um, my January is busy. I did not intend for it to be busy, but I have booked a fair every day, every Saturday of the whole month, except for the very last one.
Wow.
And it became this way because one in December got canceled and then sent over to January. And on Sunday, I will be leading a healing at in person, healing anxiety with the Akashic Records masters, which I did not quite expect to be doing this month, but I'll be doing it.
Awesome.
So yeah,
Wow.
That's great. Much needed, Terri. Really. Yeah, you're out there. I love it.
yeah,
Thank
yeah.
you,
So
coffee dogs. You're so sweet. Yeah, I have really I've been doing pretty good. I had a quick start to my 2026. I was traveling a little bit for the first week, and it really got me in gear. And I'm task oriented, and it's really making me feel good. I'm giving myself doable tasks. I'm working off of a list, and I'm working on organization. I'm working on goal setting. I'm working on like formats and plans. And so, I mean, it's only the 16th, but what are you going to do?
well, that's a
Girl,
lot of work, Jean.
that is.
Yep. And it's about, controlling the things that are within my own control, and really putting the effort and the focus on improving my daily experience, really. In the end, I mean, that's what makes us available for all of you here and
Mhm.
for friends and family. And I have a new monthly schedule with my husband. We're going to try a new recipe once a month.
Oh,
We're just going to try it once a month
good.
because we found that through the holidays we were trying new recipes and for dinner, like, and we were like just fumbling. So we we thought, let's just go ahead and try this once a month because it's kind of like the holidays are, it seems like there's 4 or 5 in one week, it just
Oh,
seems to
yeah.
all run together. So I thought maybe once a month we'll try something to make something different because, and then we can be in the kitchen together and do, just a little, yeah, and things like that. So a little bit more family time.
Mhm.
We're, working on making plans for the summer. I'm definitely dreaming of putting my feet in the hot, warm sand with the
Yes.
sound of the ocean and the feel of the sun on my face. I
Mhm.
cannot wait.
I'm with you, girl. I've been doing the same thing. Just, we've got a reservation for a place that's just like right on the lake and my favorite sacred place to go. And I just, I just keep envisioning it going, yeah, counting down the days.
I know. Not too fast, but fast enough. But it's
Right?
always fun to make plans like
Mhm.
that at this time of year. Because what
Yes.
else can you do, right? No, no. Some places are covered in snow, so and I've lived like that. And in earlier in life, I was in a place where it would snow a lot, and it would seem like from December to March, you had to deal with that dirty snow that never melted, even even when it was like 40 and 50 degrees, that piled up snow that used to pile up in the grocery stores, and it would like last forever and become like styrofoam. You're like, why isn't this melting? It's it's funny.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, as you can see from here, it's a very sunny day here in the Pacific
Mhm.
Northwest, which is a little unusual. It's
Yeah.
been, yeah, very cloudy, but today's a good day.
It is very sunny. I love that. And it's the sun's going down right now, so it's not cloudy, it's the sun's going down. But we're covering almost every time zone, right? What time
Mhm.
is it where
Yeah.
you are, Suzuki?
Right now it's 1:40 in the afternoon.
That's
So
amazing.
Yeah.
That's amazing. And you, Terry Lee?
2:40 for me.
And it is 4:40 here. That's why I always like to do shows a little earlier, everybody. Aw. Go now, it's cheaper. If you go to the beach now. Yeah, yeah, I know. We were tossing around some ideas, but I don't think I wanna fly anywhere. We do have plans to, do some, um, national parks, but maybe
Nice.
not this year. I don't
Oh,
know. Not really into flying anywhere where we can drive, but let me know if you guys have any suggestions that's within I guess a 4-hour drive from DC. Look who's here. Kelly Mystic next door. Hi, Kelly. Nice to
okay.
see you.
hi.
I saw you on with Scott the other night. It was great. It was great. Thank you very much for coming by. It's nice
Yes.
to see you. Oh, minus 17 here in Minnesota. Coffee
I'm
dogs. Are
so
you kidding
sorry.
me?
I'm so
Oh,
sorry. Oh, man.
Oh
That's
my
dangerous. Take care.
I know. I
Yeah.
I remember. And yeah, Christine, it's cold and sunny in Florida. Not a beach day. Mhm.
Mm.
Mhm. It's even cold in Florida. Ah, look, Priscilla says I can suggest Rome, my city. But
Wow.
it's Winterstein right now. Wintering, yeah. Interesting. Oh, how nice. You guys are so cute. All right. I think I have
Great
plenty to
question.
choose from.
Yeah.
And the first one we're going to start with is don't try unprotected. I just ask that you say that you're here, especially for, um, you know, mediumship. We need you to be right here in the chat. So, and ladies, either one of you can go first. I'm going to go ahead and go last on these.
Okay.
Okay. Just need a minute to tune in.
Well, I'm going to say, don't try unprotected, that you have a fairly serious looking team. Yeah, they're kind of, you got some really strong team members here. They are definitely strong. And I take it by your name, don't try unprotected, that they are protecting you. So, okay, so let me tune in just a little deeper. Can you tell me about Don't Try Unprotected's love life and career life? I feel like what they're showing me is that in April, in both of these areas, there's going to be some things starting. Tell me more. It feels like something that's happening at your work starting in April starts to catch the eye of others, and in a good way. Does it lead to something better? It just feels like that you are going to do something's going to start happening in April that's going to cause you to come to front and center of the people above you, and they're going to recognize that you're doing more work, that something that you have more possibilities to offer them than just the work you're doing now. Okay, does that mean a promotion? That hasn't been decided yet. Okay, well, great. And then we'll check out love real quick. What about love, guys? What about love? And I heard them say, hold tight, we got some things coming for you. So that, but they're not revealing it, but they're saying that both of these things, something happens in April to start. Maybe you meet the person in April that you're going to be attracting. So
That's exciting. Well, don't try. I'm just going to shorten your name. I always start with reading your energy. The guide has jumped right in. I would hope and ask that you would validate this in the live chat. If you're like, you're way off, lady, that's fine. Just say how you feel. Just tell me how you resonate. But they're telling me, and they told me strongly, they showed me the image of a little girl, not tiny. I'm thinking like 8 or 9 years old, but she's holding up a shield. That your heart, they want me to acknowledge your tender heart. You have a very tender heart. And the shield is something that came from protection, some wounds that have happened in your life. They want you to know that you now have the ability to take that shield down. They're telling me they want you to do some work. And I have to say what they say. They want you to do some work. They don't want to tell you exactly what to do, but they want you to get the message that you don't have to give away your power in any way, shape, or form, that you are a very powerful, powerful soul. And you have come here with a mission. You have a very, very loving and tender heart. And yet, know that they are with you and they are there to protect you. You are surrounded, as Terri said, with a very powerful team. And they just want you to work on that. Meditate, imagine, dream about how powerful you truly are and where you want to go in life. It's up to you to direct it. And you do have a path. And communicating with your guides will direct you more. I love to read about love, and usually I like to play with the cards and do all kinds of stuff. But they said, no, this is the message. This is the message for her right now. So, rejoice that you have such a powerful team and begin to play with them, play with the universe. You have a lot in store for you. And I feel like when you recognize who you are, how powerful your soul is, it will be easy not to give that power away to other people. You don't have to. You can know who you are. That's what I got. Oh, got some chills.
That's beautiful insights, ladies. So don't try. What I picked up for you is that you're extremely passionate, but you also have compassion and empath. And it's love is a double-edged sword for you. It's a beautiful, joyful elation of experience, yet it pains you because you are so sensitive. And like Terri Lee said, you will be able to love yourself, be content with yourself, and then love another.
Yes.
While without compromising that original hold on what you have on yourself. So it's the empowerment of you knowing who you are and your own boundaries, and being able to enjoy and share love with somebody else without giving everything to them, giving all of yourself. And I think that sometimes happens with trial and error as we move on. But I do see that trust is a very huge issue for you, and I feel like it may be stemming from a family issue. I don't know if maybe there was a family member who was betrayed in some way, and you vowed that would never happen to me, and or it could have been a past relationship that just didn't work out. But please do know that every relationship will not work out until it's the one that was meant for you to spend the rest of your life with. I was like, somebody told me that. I was like, what do you mean everyone's not going to work out? Well, that's the whole thing, that you have to learn about yourself, learn about love, learn about your relationships, learn about what your non-negotiables are, learn about how to hold on to boundaries. And each relationship that we have is going to teach us about ourselves and about what we want and what we don't want. And it's a learning opportunity. And because of your sensitivity and empathic nature, it does hurt you so much more that you, instead of creating healthy boundaries, you've created a wall that is holding you off. So there is love for you, but it's when you start trusting yourself that that no matter what happens, that you'll be okay, because you're in charge of your own self and you're in charge of your own boundaries. And it's okay to open up. It's okay to try. There's really beautiful, lovely people out there that are looking to connect with a lovely soul like yours. It doesn't always have to be the way it was. And you will find that one person that treats you the way you need to be treated, the respect that you require and command.
Mm-hmm.
It's very, very beautiful. And I feel as though this may also spill over a little bit into your career because of the sensitivity in your career, and you need to be valued in your career. If somebody doesn't value you, you're miserable. It doesn't matter if they pay you higher than everybody else. If you're not valued, if you're not utilized for the skills that you have, you just don't feel that the job is right for you. I do feel as though you have some entrepreneurial spirit inside of you, and I would highly encourage you to follow that inspiration as far as it can go, um, and take these things on, on yourself. It's not as a side, until you can do both, and then you can break away. And I know that you say, well, a lot of people say, I'm not good at business. You don't hire somebody for that. You don't, it's about doing what you love. And I do feel as though with all that passion, you do have a lot of creativity, and you do love to do things that might be able to be turned into a business. But all the best to you. Don't try. Oh,
Yeah.
she says, my career, so sometimes I'm not appreciated. Yeah. Uh-huh. I didn't see if she said something else here. I don't think so. Did you guys see anything else?
Yeah, she
Yeah, there
said
was some back
she
there.
is very protective of her heart.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I didn't go back far enough.
And when you walk in your power, you will radiate that. It will surround you. And you know what? You get to the point where you don't need it from anybody else because you love it. So start working on that. Start envisioning yourself, how beautiful and powerful you are, and appreciating yourself.
I see. You said you're a caregiver. I read that wrong. So sometimes I'm not appreciated. Yeah. 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 Oh, good luck to you, Miss Don't Try. And thank you for being here. And thank you for being the first one. We appreciate you.
Yes, we do.
And
I loved how that all gelled, ladies. That all gelled quite well, didn't it?
Yes, it really did. Okay. And Terri is here, and she says, does my friend Claire want to repair our friendship? We had a misunderstanding. Ooh, that's tough. Hi, Miss Akila. Akila B has her own channel.
Hi.
Everybody check it out.
Okay. So Terri Joyful is Terri? Their name's Terri?
I think it's Teresa, maybe. Teresa, but I just said Terri because it looked like Terri. Terri Joyful, yeah. Maybe it's Teresa.
Okay, let's see. So Terri Joyful, or well, just looking at your energy and kind of just trying to look at it and see what they show me. And they're showing me that you're quite a wonderful person, but there's this little hook, this teeny little hook that I keep seeing. And I have a feeling whatever this I'm about to say has more to do with your astrology than what they're showing me. That is something that's kind of part of who you are astrologically, that there's just this hook that it feels like things can go along just beautifully for you forever. It can go along with that. But then there's this hook that can get hooked. And then you have a very, very hard time stopping the anger or the rebellion or the whatever. Once this hook is kind of set, it's very, very difficult for you to back off, to back down, because whatever, I don't even know what your sign is, but it feels like that there's you kind of know you're right very often. And the problem is sometimes, do you want to keep the relationship going or do you want to be right? And so I've asked them, please show me what she can do in this situation. And they said that you can kind of work on filing this down a little with your guides, just filing it down. And the way you're going to do that is you're going to meditate and you're going to ask your spirit guide teams to come and help you with this. And you're just going to meditate or pray a little bit every day and just let them work on this. And in fact, it's something that I don't think you even have to ask too much. Now, I'm going to go back and kind of look at Claire a little bit to see what can you repair this. Not really looking at Claire because I don't have her permission, but seeing if there's a intersection where this can be repaired. Okay, so guides of, show me if there's an intersection here where that she can repair everything with Claire. Yes, this is repairable. This requires you to humble yourself a little bit. Oh, no, it requires you more in a mediation role. It requires you to basically to remember the love between you and Claire, because there is love. That's what grounds this, and to repair this. It requires you to just really be honest with her and let her know that you do really, really miss her and want to repair this. Is there anything else she needs to know? I see a little elemental on the stage with your guides, and they kind of peek out and they say, "Tell her she's got friends helping her." So, okay, you have help from the other side on this, so it's going to go okay. I think I'm done.
Okay. I love that little voice. That was beautiful. I could almost see those little guys.
I know.
Yeah. So interesting. Terri Joyful. Or Tara Joyful. Not sure. I tuned into your energy. What the guides showed me about your energy is that you have this desire to be okay. They're saying it, they're not going to let me get around. You do have the desire to be right. They showed me that the first thing I saw was the two women back to back. And the first thing they gave me was, when you're standing back to back with someone, you can't see them. You need to turn around. You need to turn around. This needs to be dealt with, and this is from the guides, with wisdom and grace. And that's what this is a lesson for the both of you, they said. Wisdom and grace. And then they showed me a clock, which means it's going to take some time. but it takes wisdom and grace. And you've got to turn around and look at her, see her as a soul, your dear friend. You two planned on being friends before you even came to this planet. You're both souls. You're working things out. You're learning. Enlist the help of your guides to walk you through this, because they're telling me this is a great and powerful lesson for both of you. A love that is crafted between two souls is a shaft of light, is a genuine jewel to appreciate and care. Because a dear friend is one who loved your soul before they came. Before they came. This is a lifetime you share. A very beautiful lesson is in store. And they're saying, don't be afraid. Don't be afraid to let down your guard. You're not being taken advantage of, and you're not being tricked. And you are surrounded by love, and you are love. Okay, they said.
Oof. Beautiful. And I'm sorry, ladies, it is Teresa. She said it, but I didn't want to interrupt.
All right, Teresa.
So we don't know what your friend Claire wants, but I looked at the relationship itself, and I do feel as though this may not have been the first time that she may have been a little sensitive, and that you do maybe have to do a little bit more in order to keep the relationship going. But people come into our lives for a certain time period, and then it seems as though we put in effort and it's just not reciprocated. People grow. They grow into our lives and they grow out of our lives. We grow into a relationship and out of a relationship. And I would consider maybe keeping the relationship on a casual level, and maybe understanding where to put all of your, not emphasis, but all of your eggs in one basket, so to speak. Understand that she is who she is, and she can only give you what she can give you. And that if things change in the relationship, it's for a reason. It's because one or both of you are growing. And if it's time to take a step back and have the relationship on a different intensity level, I guess, or intimacy level, I just feel as though it's not going to be the same. Even if you do repair, something's just not going to be the same. And it's not about right or wrong. It's not about good or bad. It's not about he said, she said, she said. It just has to do about, us growing apart and us growing in different directions, perhaps. Or maybe we don't know what she's feeling, but I think that in any misunderstanding, it's important to air it out, make it clear, and say, look, I'm sorry. I believe there may have been a misunderstanding. You don't say you misunderstood. You don't say I misunderstood, just that there was a misunderstanding. And I'd like for us to, move past this, or, remedy this. What and see if there's any suggestions. And asking her and reaching out to her. And if you're reaching out to her and she's not reciprocating, I think that's your answer. But try not to take it personally. Try not, it's very, very, very hurtful. Very hurtful when it comes to friends. But understand that people are where they are for a reason, and that it's important for us to love them for where they are in their life, and the amount that they can share with us. I feel as though there's a change. There's a lot of astrological changes going on, and there's a lot of, moons and just amazing different changes going on in people's psyche and in their emotions and in humanity. And take it with a little bit of grace. And maybe she might need a few months, and maybe in the summertime, you guys might be able to pick up where you left off. But for now, I feel like there may be a cooling off period or a change and or something of this degree. So that's what I have for you, Teresa. I hope that makes sense. And that's, I read it 3 times, and that's what I kept getting. So I'm sorry to say that. Okay, I don't see if there's any follow-up there, Teresa. So just let us know. Hi, Amelia. Hi, Spidey. That's cute. I like that. Harley is here. Jay Cutie is here. High Vibe Works is here. Shine Truth. A Taurus Girl Reads. Oh, how cute. Nice to see you. Victoria Edwards is here. Nice to see you, Victoria. Little Groaning is here. So nice to see you. Well, thank you all very much for being here. And Terri says, thank you all so much. She is very tender-hearted. Yeah. Yeah. All the best to you, Teresa. And thanks again for your question. So practical spirituality is next. I did ask for them to say hello. I don't know if she did, though. I had to. Practical, are you here? Practical spirituality? We just need you to be live in the chat when we call your name there. Yep, she's here. Thank you. All right. She said, I am in education. Should I stay or should I go? If I stay, should I try a new school? I love your handle, practical spirituality.
Very nice.
Yeah.
Teresa says, I appreciate the guidance. I plan on contacting her to meet her in person. Good.
Right.
To talk. Thank
All
you,
right.
Teresa.
You got this, Teresa. Wisdom and grace.
And practical spirituality. I'm in education. Should I stay or should I go? If I stay, should I try a new school?
Well, I'm getting practical spirituality that you are greatly needed. That I know your handle is practical spirituality, but I believe you're also probably a very practical teacher. That you have a real ease in the way that you teach. I think you are really, really easy. Somebody who's easy to learn from. I think that a good many people learn from you. Okay, tell me a little bit more. And I clearly got you should stay. But in what they showed me little edges to it that looked almost like teeth. And they're saying that you should stay for now, but there's more information coming. And always keep your eye out for your own good. In other words, if you see, let's say you're looking at jobs and you're where you're at, you're teaching, you're doing a fine job there, but then you're not really feeling that loved by whoever's employing you, then you should be looking for other jobs. You should always have your eyes open for that. And if you see something that lights you up, that you really like you really want it, they're saying just apply. Apply, but only apply for those things you really want. Don't apply like for escape kind of things. Yeah, they're saying make sure that if you change, that it's something that counts, something that makes a big difference in your life for you, not for somebody else, for you. Then I'm also hearing this is the time that if you ever had to be selfish, this is a time to be selfish. Time to take care of yourself, keep your needs front and center as you're making decisions. Okay, that's what I got.
Very good. Very good. Well, practical spirituality. I read your energy first, and beautiful, beautiful. Guides give me color. It's kind of like their shortcut. Very deep pink, which is a deep and a love that understands, that nurtures, because right on the band, they came in with this. And I don't know if you're in the mountains, but I got this scene. This beautiful scene from them of mountains being in a mountain meadow. It's you're walking through this beautiful mountain meadow, and you're just like strolling. And as you're doing that, flowers are popping up all around you. Flowers, little flowers. It's beautiful. I wish you could see it. Try to imagine it, because they gave me that. You plant the seed, they said. You plant the seed and you watch it grow. This is your gift. This is your destiny. Your guides are encouraging you to manifest your destiny. And I loved, as Terri said, this is the time where you give and you give, and you see how, what a good teacher you are, and how your students are blossoming. But you need to take that time now to make sure that you're manifesting, because that's giving back to your soul. It's like you're feeding your soul this beautiful energy, because that is truly who you are. You are gifted, talented, loving. The guides want you to know that you are surrounded with love, and you are a loving, loving teacher. And that's why you get the response you do, because as a teacher, those who you teach will get your vibration and know you. They know you. It is your soul's direction. Stay on the path. Stay on the path. Now, my deck was all warmed up. I'm finally going to get to use it. Jean, if you want to go ahead. They said also to dive into the cards. So I'll be doing that, and we'll let Jean go next. Hope that you resonated with that, dear. Whew.
So, practical spirituality, I wanted to let you know that what I feel for you is that you're, it's very, very difficult right now in the teaching field. You are a really good teacher and you care a lot. And this is your calling, I feel. It may not be something that you do forever, but it's something you're going to do for a while. And it will get better, and you have an opportunity energetically. You have frequency and vibration, and you teach them more about who you are and how you conduct yourself, and how you care about each other, and how they can care about each other. Then you know. You make a big difference just by being there. So I want you to know that that's important. I do see you saying, well, that school over there looks a little bit nicer. And that school over there, they have a good, new air conditioners or whatever. And I think that other siding it is it can be a little, I don't know. It's important to keep your options open, but it's also important to be invested in where you are and to try and look at the bright side and find the things that really work for you in that position. I do feel as though you like the people that you work with. It's just I don't know what it is. I mean, I feel as though it's about the curriculum and the rules and that you're frustrated. But you like the people and you like the kids, but you're frustrated. And I think that you may find that in the industry. I think you have a lot to offer. I know you do. And you have a beautiful, bright smile and a beautiful, bright aura that people look up to. So whether you should or shouldn't is I would maybe take a second look at what you do have and see if there's something that you can appreciate about that. And if you see yourself there next year, and if it really dampens your energy and diminishes your spirit, then it's time to move and look for something else. It's not a good idea for you to stay where you're not appreciated and not challenged. I don't know if you're going to school or if you have like a higher educational degree or a special ed degree or some other extracurricular type of talent that you can utilize. But I just see you. I just see people with big smiles on their faces because of you being there and them looking at you and beaming and really enjoying you being there for them. I don't know what grade you teach, but I do see you searching. So it may not be right away, but I feel as though you may eventually move. But try and look at the bright side and really enjoy the things that are unique to the place where you're working right now. Does that make sense?
Okay.
So practical spirituality, if you can just let us know what grade you're teaching, that would be helpful too.
Okay. Thanks, Jean. I'm going to do this quickly in the interest of time, but I did shuffle the deck prior, blessed it, and I've shuffled it again specifically for you. I'm going to read 3 cards and we'll dive in and get some specifics. And I love this first card. This is the 8 of Coins, or in other decks, it would be the 8 of Pentacles. I'm using the Intuit deck, by the way. 8 of Coins, dedicated to your craft, just as we all sensed and know through these messages. This is about your specialty. It's about sticking to it. And it's also about a mastery of your craft. Oh, I can't wait till we get to the Lover card. There you go. It can be about romance, but it can also be about your connections, your relationships, harmony. If not romance, I would definitely feel harmony with this. You need to be where you feel like you have a harmony, appreciation of how you teach, and also your achievements. I'm feeling like you really want to be in a place where your achievements are appreciated. And last but not least, the 6 of Cups. Comforting connections. Ooh, shared moments. So I'm going to say that, okay, sweet things in life, sweet things. Okay. I'm always ask the guides quickly before I give you what I feel like they're saying. Obviously, this is you. You're working on your craft. This is your purpose, as the readings indicated. And you're working on a mastery of it. And I'm feeling like your manifestation should be about the dedication to your craft, what you want. You've got to be important in this. And then your relationships. Okay. So you're wanting harmony. you're a peaceful soul. You are a very gifted soul. So harmony only helps you to master in your craft. Okay. So if you, as Jane said, take a look at these other places and maybe take a look at how that would be, because you definitely want to be where there's harmony. If you have harmony where you are now, maybe you should stay. Six of Cups is the last card. And this is about, yeah, the sweetness of being where you're supposed to be. And it may very well be your appreciation and your skill in where you are right now. And I'm sorry you didn't get a yes and no in the cards. That happens sometimes. And I think it's because this is your journey. This is your vision, your manifestation. And I would encourage you to write it down. Write everything down. Put it on your mirror. Look at it every morning, because, oh man, that was so beautiful to see those little flowers popping up as you were walking through the fields. So just keep that in mind, that's your soul's mission.
Yeah, you make a big difference there, practical spirituality. She did say she's in elementary, but she's an administrative as vice principal, which is
Oh,
really amazing.
very
Wonderful
important.
work.
Very important. Wow.
Mhm. Yeah, thank you for what you do, for
Yes.
sure. And I know it's not easy. So Literary Lady is next, and she says, "Does spirit want me to move?" We all say that to everybody. Spirit doesn't. Spirit cannot live our lives for us, but you can ask for guidance. So I understand it's just the way that you phrased it, and a lot of people phrase it that way. But this was a really good example. So it is moving in my highest good. What Spirit say is moving in my highest good. Where to, and should I bring my existing roommate? So I don't know if you're looking just to move residents, or if you're looking to move towns or states. Um, and this is important to go over, that we all have free will. So um, so if you want us to maybe get a feeling of, maybe we would need to know what state you're in. And it doesn't matter what we say, it's ultimately up to you. So is it moving your residence? Is it moving your um, just to a whole different town? Because moving is a huge life change.
It is.
Other than if you're just changing residence, moving to a different location, I mean, within your same town. But even that's a big one. I do feel as though if you are considering bringing your existing roommate, that means that there's value there. So you may want to consider consulting them before making any changes. Because if you do want to keep that roommate and they don't want to move, that might be your answer. So, how about you, ladies?
Well, I am talking to my pendulum right here.
That's so funny. So am I.
Yeah, I got mine, and um, I don't. I got, let's see, a message basically that said, I asked first, does literary lady's frequency match the frequency of where she's living now? And it said no. So Terri, if you want to go ahead, I'm going to ask a few more questions. It's
Okay. Well, maybe we can do one at a time.
okay.
So I just asked directly.
In New
When
Hampshire. Yeah.
I got a definite solid yes. Should she move? Yes. So we can go on and ask some more questions here.
So I got the same yes, she should move. Should she stay in, should the lady stay in the same town?
Hmm. Okay.
So I got that you should, because I asked, should she move far away? And they said no. So I'm assuming that you just need to maybe move a little bit, maybe into a new community,
Mhm.
maybe into a nearby community.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then I'll go ask my guides too. You go ahead, Terri.
Okay. Well, it's interesting. I did ask if you should take your current roommate, and it went in circles. And I tried it 2 or 3 times, and it keeps going in circles. I think that's because that involves a decision of somebody else. You can't read somebody else, their desires or their spirit, unless you ask. You are asked to. So, but what they said when I was thinking about that, and the guide said clearly, there are connections that will be made. There are people that will be made in this. It's this important connections are going to be made with this move. And I just got a very solid feeling behind it, literary lady. And also, the word from your guides is don't dare to dream big. Don't be afraid to dare to dream big. That's what's coming out. Don't be afraid to dare to dream big. There are many new roads and paths and associations for you to make in the future. Listen to your heart.
Yeah.
Got chills on that one.
I was going to say, though, when I checked in, I just see that wherever you're moving, there's some bigger benefit.
Yeah.
And the way they showed that to me is a place for a bigger garden, which that would attract me. You may not be a gardener, but that's what they do. They sometimes have to get us to go where they want. But wherever you're going has a bigger benefit for you. Yeah, whatever you like to do in your spare time, there's more available there.
And I would just add in there, watch for signs and enlist your guides. Say, okay, you've just given me some positive information about this. Now I want to see some signs.
Yeah.
Don't ever be afraid to ask for backup. I do all the time.
What did you get, Jean?
Well, I was saying it was favorable for her as well, but I do understand that if you like your existing roommate and they don't want to make that move with you, that might, give you the timing on it. Because I don't see them wanting to. I think they like the location, but I do feel as though maybe the area and how you feel. I don't know if it's like the resonance or like the ley lines or something around you, something about the position of the home or the sunlight or the traffic or something's just not in your highest good. You can't flourish, you can't thrive there. Not that you can't, that you don't, it's a little bit harder for you to thrive. And I feel as though a different location may give you a breath of fresh air. But I'm looking at location and I'm pretty much staying like within the state, if not, one of the neighboring states, not far out of New England, but just a different location. And that's what I was getting for you, lady.
Oh,
Thank
we're
you very
excited.
much.
Keep us posted.
Yeah.
We'd love to hear about your adventure.
Ladies, we always do this. We're right at just about an hour. Do you have time for one more?
Absolutely. Yes.
Is a Taurus girl still here? I didn't ask her because I wasn't sure what you guys would say. Is a Taurus girl still here? And I was looking for a couple of other people and I was trying to text them, but they weren't here. Is Tia Bia still here? Is Tia, Tiabia, Tia Bia?
Bia.
Tia Bia is here.
Okay.
All right. Well, you're the first one that responded. Thank you. All right. So she says, hi there. May I have a love reading, please? I'm dating a Pisces, still early stages.
Okay.
Tia Bia, what sign are you?
Oh, a Taurus girl popped in.
Oh,
Yeah, probably Taurus. No, no. Okay. All right. A Taurus girl did.
Scorpio. She's
Oh, interesting. Okay.
Scorpio.
Scorpio, Pisces. Okay. Ooh, all right. Mm. Well, I'm going to jump in. I'm getting it, and we'll see how the guides bring this about. Yeah, Tabia 80. I'm reading your energy, and I'm seeing this beautiful, beautiful blue coming in. You got dreams. You are a dreamer. Let me know if this is correct, if you resonate. But they're showing me just like clouds floating in the sky. I can see you just dreaming away, dreaming away. It's a very beautiful gift that you have. Dreaming is very important in our lives. You are also quite the joyful person. I'm feeling a lot of bubbly energy from you. That you just love to have a good time and play. And I'm going to tune in. Your guides are just coming in with this beautiful light. It's all about you. It's all about you, your energy, your flow, your magnetism, your expectations, your voice, your thoughts. This all plays into your relationship. A relationship that melds together, forms a bond. We want you to feel, acknowledge your feelings, your dreams and desires. Don't let your expectations miss the opportunities in this relationship to grow a deep, deep bonded friendship first. That if your will so desires will bloom. We want to encourage you to enlist your dreaming, your playfulness, everything that is truly you. And love will respond. Ooh, I liked that one. Thanks, guides. Ooh. Okay, thank you.
Wow, that was amazing. The
guides.
And again, the balance. So as I kind of looked into your energy, Tia Bia, that they showed me a honeycomb, like a wild honeycomb, and like a slice of it. And so there's orderliness with the little cells of honey, but there's honey everywhere, gooey, loving honey. And that to me just means sweetness, love. So you have the ability to love very, very deeply, very deeply. But I would say also, since you're Scorpio, you probably have the ability to blow up pretty fast too sometimes. So the good thing is that's a good kind of testing spot for this person to make sure that this person is going to stay with you too. Let me just ask again. So tell me a little bit more about Tia Bia and this Pisces. How's it going to go? Well, they're showing me that this person's definitely attracted to you. And they kind of keep saying, how could they not? She's so, so sweet. And they're just showing me that sweetness and goodness in you is very, very, very attractive. So I don't know. When I take a look at this, because it's hard to predict the future here, but it feels really good. It feels like a good relationship. It feels like that you are going to have, that this helps challenge you a little bit to be more flexible, but also to be prepared for the changes that happen in relationships just normally, just normally happen. So I would say go ahead. Yeah, go ahead and give this a try. There's no promises or anything, but it really looks very good to me. I just don't see anything disturbing this vision at all that would say, oh, watch out for this or something like that. I just don't see that. So, yeah.
Well, she did say blue is her favorite color. I do dream a lot, and bees are a theme in my life. So you were talking about honey.
Honey.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. So what I was seeing for you, Miss Tia, is that you it's a lot of fun for you right now. You're enjoying yourself and you are having fun and it's exciting and you're meeting new people and it's, the newness and the discovery and, you know, um, it's a beautiful time in a relationship and I feel as though you have experience so that you know that if people's actions don't match their words, that that's sort of like your indicator. It's a telltale sign. I feel as though integrity is a very strong uh, non-negotiable for you. So just keep your eyes open and make sure what they say is what they do and what they do is what they say. And enjoy yourself. I feel like this is a new relationship, a fun relationship. I feel like you guys get along together and laugh together. And if it doesn't work out, I feel as though you'll stay friends. However, I do feel there's also another love coming in your life in the future. So you will have your options. You may also find this person find a new person while you're dating this person. And, we all expect to treat somebody the way we would want to be treated. So, I do feel as though it's a really good opportunity for you and a good experience for you. And you'll learn a lot, you'll experience a lot, have a lot of fun and joy, and meet new people. You never know. I always say, sometimes when you're dating somebody, it's not the person, but it's the person's cousin, or it's the person's neighbor, or it's the person, I almost feel like but he's great and you're having fun. Like there's nothing wrong with the guy or the person, but I just feel like it's something, but I feel like there's another new love after this one. So I hope that was helpful. Oh yeah. So she said, integrity is important for sure. We have a great friendship too. Yeah, that's what we were feeling. Good. Good. Well, all the best to you, Miss Tia Bia, sorry. And thank you, everybody who posted their questions, asked their questions, had their questions answered. Thank you, Miss Terri Lee and Miss Terri Suzuki. Thank you very much for your expert readings and skills. And it was just so much fun being together on the Psychic Triad. I really do encourage everybody to go on over to Kigaru's Spiritual Journeys on her YouTube channel and Pure Visionary Terri Lee's YouTube channel. Go on over and subscribe and give them a thumbs up. We are simulcasting tonight So whoever channel you're on, go jump on over to the other's channel. Also, if you are interested in a private reading, we all offer private readings, and you can find that information on our respective websites. And you can get the link to our websites in the show notes below. You can get the link to the channels, to the YouTube, their YouTube channels in the show notes below. So I just want to thank each and every one of you for being here. And thank you all for coming. And thank you for all of your support, everybody. And I hope to see you again real soon. Do you have anything that you wanted to say about what's coming up, ladies, for you?
I will be on next Wednesday, the 21st, working solo. It'll be a live show. The title of this show is going to be Now is the Time. So I hope I've piqued your curiosity, and you'll join us next Wednesday, the 21st. That'll be 5 Eastern, 4 Central, 3 Mountain, and 2 Pacific.
Wow. Well, I have a fair tomorrow in Everett, so at the Carl Gibson Center, and it's from 3 to 8. So if you're working, you can get off in time to come and get a reading. And then on Sunday, I'm at the MeWe Fair, Metaphysical and Wellness Fair in Bellevue, Washington. And apparently, I am also going to be leading a healing there of anxiety. So if you guys are around, check out one of these fairs and come talk to me. Even if you decide not to get a reading from me at the fair, come say hi and let me know what your screen name is so I can meet you. I just love meeting them. Everybody in the
It is. It's a lot of fun. And I will be back again tomorrow with Mark the Spirit Whisperer. And then also Bridget Ross Healer will be on tomorrow. And I'm really looking forward to a beautiful Saturday with them. And I'll be back on Sunday too. So thank you all again for being here. We'll see you again real soon. Take care, everybody. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Thank you, everybody, for watching. Your support is greatly appreciated. If you enjoy this content, hit like, share, and subscribe. Remember to click the bell to be notified of future videos. Thanks again. Bye.